Hello, thank you for checking out my video today. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chris. Today we have a video for you all about the KUHL Free Radikl pants. So these are really cool. We're going to look into these. I'm going to tell you all about them. We'll kind of compare them a little bit to some of the other Radikl pants from KUHL. And we'll show you some close-ups, tell you how they fit, the whole bit. So if you're new here to the channel, we do talk all about all different types of outdoor apparel for things like hiking, trekking, climbing, skiing, camping, fishing, and even sailing. I have a ton of videos all about different base layers, jackets, pants. We get into boots, some backpacks, even sunglasses and Yeti products. So if you're into the outdoors and love doing all those adventures, please take some time, take a look around. I have a ton of videos here all about all these different types of pants and jackets and stuff to help you feel comfortable and warm when you're out there doing all those things. So please check it out. I also have a website called Me and My Jackets where we get into even more information, so it all kind of ties in together here. So I thank you for your support with all of that. Okay, so let's dive into these pants. I just recently got these. I do own a couple pairs of pants from KUHL. I really like them. They fit me great. I am actually wearing right now the Silencer pants. Really nice, lightweight, comfortable pants. They're great. I have another video here on the channel all about them. And I also have a pair of the Radikl Outsider pants as well. So again, there's another video here, but really great. So I'm going to be comparing these Free Radikls, a little bit to the Outsider Radikl pants here, a little bit, and just kind of tell you what the differences are between them. First off, I have to say, let me tell you about these. They are more of a, I want to say casual pant. However, they're absolutely durable enough that you're going to wear these outside hiking or even climbing. They do have some stretch to them. They are durable. They are a little abrasion resistant. They are, really a great pair of pants. I like them because I put them on and just as a casual fit around the house, around town, when you go out to dinner, you're hanging out with your friends or whatever, you're in the office even, they look really nice. They're a really nice pair of pants. So what kind of sets these apart that I like about it is the material. The material is a little softer. It's a material that they call Enduro, and it's a blend of cotton, nylon, and spandex. So it has a softer feel to it, almost like a jeans kind of feel, not as heavy, but it just has a little more softer cottony feel to it than something like the Silencer or the Radikl Outsiders, which are more like a soft shell kind of pant. So this was really a nice feel and change. So I really like the comfort, and just wearing these feels great. So as I said, they're really versatile, right? So around town, up in the mountains, really, really nice pair of pants. They are lighter. They are a lighter weight pair of pants. However, with the cottony material, they feel a little bit warmer. So I really think that you could get away wearing these all year round. Maybe not in severe, harsh, cold conditions. You're probably going to want something a little heavier, or at least, a base layer underneath them. However, they do have two different fits to these pants. One is a classic fit. The other is a tapered fit. These here are tapered. So what that means is as it comes down the leg here, it gets a little narrower. It's not a slim type jean, like a really tight, narrow fit, but it does taper down slightly so that it's not you're not going to be wearing these over a boot, okay? So just keep that in mind as well. It is a tapered fit, and the bottom is a little bit tighter than, a standard boot cut pair of jeans. Okay, really nice design here. We have a pocket in the front, and I'm going to put these on for you in a little bit so you can see them, what they look like on. Another pocket here on this side, and inside the pockets, the material is a little stretchy. So it's kind of nice. You put your hands in there and you have a little bit of stretch inside. So 2 pockets there. We come around the back. We have 2 pockets here in the back of the pants. And then on the sides, we have a little pockets here, the little slice, like they call it like a cell phone pocket. One on that side and one here on this side of the pants. Another thing with these pants that adds a little bit of stretch to them, which is going to be great if you're doing a lot of movement, and even just for everyday comfort, it adds to it as well. There are little stretch panels here on the pants, especially here on the inside from just above the knee. You can see this little panel comes up here under the crotch and back down the other side, and it just adds a little bit of stretch to it, right, so that it's more comfortable. There's also a little panel here on the side of the pants. I'll show you when I put them on. But it runs from up here, up by the pocket, and it runs all the way down to below the knee. And then just, below the knee, there's another panel across here, that adds stretch that way, vertically. So horizontally, vertically, we have all different stretch panels here. There's also a little stretch panel on the very back, just under the waistband and between the waistband and the pocket. So again, a little extra stretch back here as well. And it all adds right to the comfort of wearing these pants. It's just really does not restrict you, from movement. So really, really nice. I'm really impressed by KUHL pants. As soon as I got the silencers and my outside radicals, I really liked them. And then I came across these in the store, and I was sold. All right, so let me just open this up. I'll show you a little bit inside here. So the waistband here is really nice too. The waistband is soft, and it too is stretchy, okay? It does have some stretch. If you see my hands, I can pull them a little bit apart. So it's nice, again, for the comfort. There's nice big belt loops all around the outside here, so if you want to wear a belt with it, even if you're hiking or something, you have a belt and you want to tie something to it, carabiners or something, they're nice strong loops. Zipper here in the front, and then here on the pocket, on the inside of the jeans, the pants, there's a little printed information here. Free Radikl, it's a cutting edge hybrid extreme change from tradition. And it just talks about the Enduro fabric, the strengthened place stretch panels, ergonomically designed fit, rub knit elastic waistband, and the bottom is 6 pockets. Okay, so yeah, so really, really nice stuff here. So that's the main features of this. I would say just the fact that it's a cotton blend, it's a little softer. It's not going to be very wind resistant, as more of like a shell pant like this might be, a soft shell pant, but it's more comfortable. And one thing that I have noticed with these, I wore these outside the other night here, it's about 40 degrees outside, and I found that even though they're a lighter weight pair of pants, they're still quite kind of warm. I was still comfortable in them. And I think a big part of that is the fabric itself. That is more of a cotton blend. It's a softer material. Whereas sometimes these soft shell materials, they're a little, what's the word I'm looking for? They just get cold. Like the material can get colder. So if you're outside in cool temperatures, you feel the cold pants, the colder material of the pants. Where this is softer, cottony, it just feels warmer. So even though it's a lightweight pair of pants, I was still quite comfortable in it in colder weather. So still, a really nice little attribute that I was happy with, that they were warmer in cold weather. So let me just throw these on for you here real quick, and I can show you the fit and the whole bit. All right, be right back. Okay, so we're back here. I have these pants on now. As I said, they are really nice. They're extremely comfortable. So a great fit here all around. As you can see, they fit me perfectly. As soon as I put these pants on, I was just like, yeah, these are perfect. All right. I am typically a 36-inch waist with a 34-inch inseam. Sometimes that varies a little bit, right, between different pairs of pants and different companies and all that kind of stuff. I gotta say that all the pants that I've bought from KUHL so far in this same size have fit me exactly the same. They are true to size, all right? So yeah, really nice. So here are those features again. Two nice pockets here in the front. They're a little stretchy inside. There's two pockets in the back, and then the little cell phone pockets, as they call them here. One little pocket on this side, and one little pocket down here on this side. All right. They have those little stretch panels here on the side as well. That goes from right here, and it goes all the way down the side to below the knee. And then just below the knee, there is a stretch panel that comes across vertically like this. We have the stretch panel coming up on the inside under the crotch, down on to the behind the knee here, and then on the very back, just under the waistband, there's a little stretch panel around here. Just adds that little bit of extra give, so it's definitely nice and comfortable if you're moving. All right. Yeah, so as I said, these are a cotton blend, so they are a nice softer feel. If you're looking for something a little more technical, if you're going to be doing some serious climbing or mountaineering, you're probably going to look at the Radikl Outsiders, all right? They're a little more durable. It's a tougher pant. It has more features on it. The stretch panels on these are larger. It's going to give you, more adaptability to moving, stretching, and, abrasion on the rocks and the whole bit. This is going to be a little more durable for you. It has, covers over the zipper panels, so if it gets wet, it'll help keep the contents inside dry. This has big side vents here on the side of the pants for, more breathability. The bottom hem here of the pants has adjustments for boots and stuff like that, right? So definitely a little more serious pair of pants, a little more technical than the Free Radikls are here. These are a little more casual, comfortable, but yet capable. I would say capable pants, right? So what's the other thing with these is that they're not going to be as waterproof, as water resistant, because it is a cotton blend compared to the other Radikls. Or the silencer, right? The silencer pants that I just had on, this is like a soft shell fabric, so it's going to be a little more wind resistant, it's going to be a little more water resistant, but it's also going to dry quicker if it gets wet, right? And lighter. I think these are pretty close in weight to the Free Radikls, but these might just be a little bit lighter. Now this is an example, like I was saying before, about wearing these outside in cold weather. They're not terrible, but this fabric will tend to feel a little bit colder on your skin than the Free Radikls do. Okay, so just some extra points here, things to tell you about. Try to give you as much information as I can so you make the right choices for you. So the length of these pants here are even really nice, but as I was saying, they are a tapered fit over, the leg. So while they're not tight, they're not going to be the pair of pants you're going to want if you're wearing like a big, heavy, serious pair of like Scarpa mountaineering boots, right? Then you're going to go for the Radikl Outsiders. That'll be a better fit for you. Here, any kind of just casual hiking shoe, a light boot, something like that, or just everyday shoes. Like I have these little Scarpa shoes on here now. Yeah, going to be great here, not a problem. All right. So I hope that video helped you out, gave you some insights, some ideas of what the Free Radikl pants from KUHL are all about. All right. So thank you very much for watching today. If the video helped you, please hit the little thumbs up, the little like button here. I appreciate your support, and subscribe to the channel if you're into all those outdoor activities. As I mentioned earlier, hiking and climbing and skiing and camping, all that fun stuff. We have a ton of videos here all about different jackets, base layers, pants, and then, as I said, boots, backpacks. We get into Maui Jim and Costa Del Mar sunglasses, and even some Yeti products. And it all just ties into the whole big picture of enjoying the outdoors. So again, thank you very much for watching today. I appreciate your support and your time. So hopefully we'll see you back. We'll have another video for you soon. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.